name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
We're on to race number 5 now, which will jump at 14:30. It's the Bulgarian 2020 FM 75 handicap for fillies and mares. It's over 1,700 meters, 10 runners carded, and the current favorite is number 3, Midnight Crystal. Now, the last time I checked, this horse was trading around about 25 to 10. And I believe that I'm quite surprised with that price, Dees, because I believe that it's quite generous. I remember calling that last race when this horse ran third.
Yes.
Was finishing fairly well on that occasion. And I see that Samanga Bling Kumalo is booked for the ride.
And would have had a good look at the poly track.
A very good look at the poly track. He's got a very good draw once again. And I say this with all due respect, having gone through the field, I do believe that this is the right horse. I believe that she's going to get away with a victory here in this race.
Well, you're giving me some confidence because first when I looked at it, I thought, you know what, we're going to have to play wide here. How confident can we be? Then I tried to narrow down my selections and I came up with 2 horses. Number 3, Midnight Crystal, and number 2, Roslyn. I narrowed down to Roslyn because Roslyn was having her first start for Carl Judson last time out, having relocated from Robin Klaassen.
Yes.
And there was no interest for her in the betting market, and they would have been very encouraged with that run when fought behind Gilded Grey. You know, that horse, Gilded Grey, came out to run third in open company next time out. Reckless Love has come out to win. Inga Kara, that you like, ran a good third. They all come from that Gilded Grey form line. The disappointment from that form line was Bay Breeze, but there were excuses, you know. According to Atandi Wemgudla, he felt something with the filly. Maybe it was back issues because she was supported to start favorite and it was not a start. Maybe she just needs some time off now. She's been, you know, regularly racing. But Reckless Love and Inga Kara have come out to win in place. But I'm going to be with you here now with this horse, Midnight Crystal, because the fact is she's won 3 on the bounce. And it takes some doing, and she's got the ability. And her last start, C. Goddess, who was second in that race, came out to run 4th behind Reckless Love. So from a nice draw of 3, you could be right. You know, 5 to 2 could be some decent, I'm not going to say value, could be, you know, reasonably priced up to have a go on this horse.
Yeah, and just talking about confidence, I was telling you earlier off air when I walked into the studio, Simulation, he gave me all the confidence in the world because he also
loves his racing. One of our producers loves his racing.
Yes, he loves his racing. So, yeah, but for me, Midnight Crystal, definitely the horse to beat.
So we're doing a place accumulator for the show, so we're going to banker that.
Yes.
I
don't think we'll miss the top 3.
Won't miss the top 3. If the guys are looking for some type of cover in a bet like a jackpot or a pick 6, give me horses that you think could trouble this horse.
I think number 1, Time to the Moon, has to go in.
Agree.
Was a fairly good run in the last start. Number 2, Roslyn.
Correct.
A good draw, Serena Modley aboard, that has to go in. And I don't think you have to play too wide. Possibly you can throw in a horse like number 6, Duchess of Gold once again. Very good win in the last start.
If Feeling Groovy overcomes a draw with Richard Faria up, goes to the front, you know, that's where she runs her best. If she gets a soft lead,
she can finish into the money, quite correct. Draw a line through that last start. You can see there's suspected infection. That is not her form. She's clearly better than that. And with a rider like Richard Faria aboard, I mean, you can't really discount the chances.
Well, Devon has really changed my mind about race number 5 because I first made it complicated, then I tried to narrow it down. As I mentioned, I came up with 2 horses for the PA, numbers 2 and 3. But he's convinced us for the show it's going to be banker horse number 3, which is Midnight Crystal. Having seen the poly track last time out, ran a good race. Devon mentioned that he called the race and she was making good late headway. Nicely drawn, Samanga Kumalo up. There's lots to like about this filly that reeled off 3 victories on the bounce. It's a banker in the PA Midnight Crystal, horse number 3, race number 5.
It's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.